Let's go ahead and start standing. Feet hip width distance apart. Close the eyes. Start checking in with your posture. Stacking your head on top of the shoulders. Shoulders on top of the rib cage. Rib cage on top of the pelvis, the hips. Hips on top of the knees. Knees on top of the ankles. Root down through the bottoms of your feet. And take a few deep breaths. Ujjayi breath in and out the nose. And we'll be flowing through class today, warming up the body. So just take another moment to connect before we start to move. And then you can open the eyes. And on the inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Bend both of your knees. So you're in a deep squat, belly to thighs. And then straighten your legs and fold forward again. Inhale, flat back. Keep your legs straight this time. Lengthen the spine, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Little bend in the knees. Curl your spine back up to standing. Reach your arms up. Grab your left wrist, stretch over to the right. Move your hips to the left so you're creating this side bend. Breathe into your ribs. And exhale, release. Inhale, arms back up. Grab your right wrist, stretch to the left. Move your hips to the right. Back to center, arms down. Inhale, swoop arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees a lot, belly to thighs. And exhale, straighten the legs and fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, curl the spine back up. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist your left arm forward, your right arm back. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your right hand to your back thigh. Reach left arm up and look up. Big breath into your belly. And then return to your twist. And return to center. Swoop arms high. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Deep breath. Left arm down, right arm up. Look up. Big side body stretch. Come back into your twist. Return to center. Swoop the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, deep belly to thighs. And fold. Straighten the legs. Flat back. This time, step back in your plank. Hold your plank, 5 breaths. Inhale, use your toes to rock forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Untuck toes, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, relax. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, relax. And lift to cobra. And relax. Tuck your toes. Push up into your plank and back into down dog. Stretch your legs out here in down dog, bending one knee and then the other. And then press your heels down. Take another deep breath. And relax. Look forward. Step to the top of your mat. Find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Come up to standing. Reach your arms. Exhale to heart center. Shift weight into your left leg. Lift your right knee. Work it towards 90 degrees. You can keep your hands at heart center or maybe bring them down to your hip bones so you can make sure your hips are even here still. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, step your right foot back and come into a crescent lunge. Right leg works towards straight. Left knee bends to 90 degrees. Inhale, arms up overhead. 5 breaths. Relax your shoulders. Engage your traps. Then lean forward and airplane your arms back for another 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale your arms down. Slide that left foot back so you're in a plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Either cobra or maybe upward facing dog if your low back is feeling healthy. Lift your thighs, lift your hips, and press it back to down dog. 3 breaths. Look forward, step to the top of your mat, find a flat back, and exhale, fold. Curl up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Shift weight to your right leg. Lift your left knee towards 90 degrees. Checking in with the hips. Then step it back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up, 5 breaths. And lean forward, airplane arms back, 5 more. Hands down, slide that right foot back plank, flow through. Either cobra or upward facing dog, press it back to down dog. Taking some variations in down dog. Lift your heels up high, exhale, bend your knees to hover. Straighten the legs, press your heels down. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees to hover, tabletop. Straighten the legs, press the heels down. 3 more times. Exhale to hover. Inhale, press it back. Last one. From here, lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot through towards your left hand for warrior one. Press your back heel down, come up as you root down through your feet, rise up through the arms. Drop in to that strong warrior. And then interlace fingertips behind your back, open the chest, and bow forward, left shoulder inside the left knee. Release hands down on the inside of the left foot and turn this into a runner's lunge. So that left foot goes wide. Keep your back knee up. And on the inhale, we're going to lift our hips. And on the exhale, we're going to bend that left knee. 2 more times. Straight legs. And then into that low lunge stretch. 1 more time. Good. Step back into your plank. And flow through. Knowing that you can make those variations you need in your flow. Take child's pose as needed. And meet back in down dog. Right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it through. Plant the back heel, rise up, warrior one. Drop in. Behind the back, opposite pointer finger on top. And bow forward, right shoulder inside the right knee. You should really feel this intensity in your right hip. Release hands down on the inside of the right leg and adjust yourself into a runner's lunge so you can drop those hips. The right foot is out wide. Inhale, straighten the right leg for a wide triangle. Exhale, drop into lunge. 2 more times. Step back plank. Flow through. Into down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Let's open the hip, bend the knee this time. Feel that left quad stretch. Inhale. And exhale, big step through with the left foot. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Now grab your right wrist and we're going to stretch up and over to the left. You can feel that through your right ribs into your right psoas. Come back to center and bring your hands to heart. Lean forward, inhale. Exhale, twist your right elbow over to the left knee and hold this twisting lunge. Option to open the arms, right arm down, left arm high. hooking your right arm on the outside of the left knee. Release your twist, bring your hands down out in front of you. Lift off that right leg, extends behind you. Standing split. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the right knee behind the left for Shiva squat. Curl in. And inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend. And exhale, draw it in. Good. Slowly step that right foot back. Plant your back heel and open up for warrior two. Inhale, arms up, straighten your left leg. Exhale, drop in. Two more times. Left arm up, reverse warrior. Right hand to your back thigh. Move to extended side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up and over. Slowly coming up, turn towards the side of your mat, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold over those wide legs and stretch out your hamstrings. Bring your hands down to the ground and we're gonna bend into our right knee for a deep squat. You can decide how low, if you wanna come all the way down into lizard. This will depend on your knee flexion, or you can stay with the feet planted and low lunge. We're gonna curl over to the other side. We want to feel this in our inner thighs, all the way down that inner lining of the legs. Let's go back to the right. And then this time we're going to curl to the top of the mat, step back in our plank. Option to lift that left leg as you flow. And meet back in down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Open the hip and the knee. Feel your right quad stretch. Open up here through your hips, not through your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, step it through. Come up, crescent lunge. Grab your left wrist, stretch over to the right. Keep your palm facing forward. Breathe into that left psoas. Back to center, hands at heart. Lean forward for twist, left elbow, right knee. Option to open the arms. Good, release the arms down. Plant your back foot. Coming up for warrior two. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, drop in. Inhale up. Exhale in. And inhale up. And exhale, drop in. Reverse warrior, right arm up. Make sure that right knee tracks forward with the toes. And exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up and over. Good. I want you to come up and face the side of your mat so you're in your wide stance again. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold over the legs. This time, let's just walk both hands, both arms over to the left. And try to fold yourself in, knee to nose. Breathe into that right lat. Release. Switch sides. Reaching for the outside edge of the foot. Really stretching that left lat. Again, going into your side lunges. Bend into your left knee first this time. And then your right. Back to left. Back to right. Come back to center and bring your feet in just slightly. You're going to bring hands onto your ankles. Keep your spine long. I want you to bend your knees so you're in a squat. And then straighten the legs and stretch forward. Bend the knees and straighten. Do that 3 more times. And 1. Now turn to the top of your mat and we're going to play some catch up. So your right foot is forward. You're gonna lift that left leg back behind you. So we're in a standing split. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl, left knee behind the right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw everything in. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Step left foot back, then step right foot back. Option to hover that right leg as you flow. Back and down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Make your way to the top of your mat and fold over the legs. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. Straighten the legs and fold forward again. Come up, reach the arms. Exhale, relax. Pause for a moment and breathe. Then we'll go into chair pose. Feet together, bend your knees, lift the chest, reach your arms, biceps by the ear. Sit back into it. Inhale, exhale. Working on eagle from here. Our right elbow is going to curl under our left, and then our right knee is going to come up over our left. Depending on knees, you can try to wrap that right foot all the way around, or you can use your right toes as a kickstand. Work on finding your balance. Squeeze the knees, have your hips face forward. Start to release that right leg and balance. You can take a warrior three, you can extend the arms, or you can keep those eagle arms. Then release your fingertips down, catch your balance, and we'll work on our half moon. So right hand to right hip, open that right hip up so it stacks on top of your left. Extend that right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. We're gonna straighten that right leg. Excuse me, left leg. Hinge forward at the left hip. Drop into triangle. Slow it down. Take 5 deep breaths. Allow triangle to bring balance to mind and body. Then we're gonna fold over the left leg. So turn your shoulders, turn your hips. So you're actually in a pyramid pose here. If you need to turn that back foot a little bit, you can. It's a long pyramid, so we're just folding over that left leg. Big stretch. And here's the challenge. Reach left arm high for twist. Really engaging the left IT band as you draw the left hip back. Option to flow here, or just come to the top of your mat and fold. If you flow through all the way to down dog, and then step or hop forward into your forward fold. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. Straighten the legs. Relax. Come up. Reach the arms. Exhale, heart center. Reset. Then chair pose. Bend the knees. Reach the arms. Cross left elbow under right this time. And left knee over right for eagle. Transition, warrior three with eagle arms. Left leg extends back. Keep your hips even. Fingertips down, catch your balance. Then half moon, left hip on top of the right. Keep that left leg active, reaching out of your hip. Left arm extends up. Inhale. Exhale, step it back, warrior two. Reverse warrior, right arm up and over. Into triangle, straighten your right leg, hinge forward at the right hip. Drop in to your triangle. Take 5 deep breaths. Turn this into pyramid. Rotate the shoulders, the hips towards the front of the mat and fold over your right leg. Here's the twist. Right arm high. Pull your right hip back. Breathe into your IT band. And release. Option to flow through or just step it forward into your forward fold. Bend your knees, start to make your way down to the mat. We'll do a few spinal rolls. Hug the knees in and rock yourself off balance. Notice your spine. Hopefully you get some pops and release along the vertebrae. If you notice a flat spot, try to curl into it. We'll finish laying on the back. Hug the knees in. And we're going to add some crunches. So we'll bring hands behind the head. Bring legs to tabletop. 10 crunches, curling up and back down. Press the low back into that C shape. Once you get 10, relax. And then we'll do some crossovers. So hands back behind the head again, legs in tabletop. Keep your head and shoulders lifted the whole time. I'm gonna inhale, and on the exhale, left elbow to right knee, extend your left leg back to center and switch. That's 1. We're gonna go to 10. Try not to yank on your head. Keep your heart open. Halfway. And relax. This time we'll keep our head down. You can sneak your hands under your butt or your low back And we'll lift our legs up to the ceiling. Inhale, drop them halfway. Exhale, back up. 10 times. Now actually help if you inhale as you drop the legs, it'll help brace your core. Maybe start going lower than halfway. Good. Relax once you get your 10. Then we'll do some frog kicks or frog legs. So your hands go back under your low back. You're gonna squeeze your heels together, have your knees go out wide, your feet go out wide. So keep squeezing that quarter between your heels, and you'll inhale the legs out straight, but the toes are facing out, and then bend the knees back to that frog position. 10 times, inhale and exhale. The higher your legs are, the easier. The lower or the further out they are, the more engaged. The core, the inner thighs, that whole inner lining of the body. One more here. Nice job. Release your feet down. And let's just take some windshield wipers with the knees. To help release that low back. And then bring those legs back to center. Start here with your knees bent, feet flat. Then extend your right leg up, and you can just have your arms come out to a low V. We don't want anything to move besides this right leg. We're gonna do a big circle out and bring it up the midline. Checking in with our right hip joint and our abs. Switch directions. Good. Now hug that right shin in like you would for a pigeon pose. And just get a nice release there in your glute. And then you can release that side, and we'll do the other side. Left leg up, circle out, and up the midline. Switch directions. Going down the midline. Last one. Hug the left shin up and into your chest. And just gonna shake that glute and hip out. Good. Release that side. Have your feet planted. We're going to go right up into a bridge and lower back down, curling up the spine and back down. Keep your hips lifted. And then we're going to go halfway down and back up. Good. Keep your hips up. And we're going to march, right leg up, right knee up, and then left knee. Just marching to that tabletop. Six. And 10. Good. Lift your hips high. Hold your bridge. Feel this in your glutes. Feel it in your hamstrings. And roll it back down. Extend your legs straight. Reach your arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, your arms are to curl up your chin, your chest, coming up, and stretch over the legs. Good. Come up to your seat. Keep your legs straight if you can. We'll inhale. Exhale, curl halfway back. Use your abs to come up to tall seat. We're going to get 10 of these. So your low back can touch down. Just right at your low ribs. Pop back up. One more. Good. Bend your right knee and stretch over the left leg. Come up. Switch your legs out. Stretch over the right leg. Good. Come back to feet flat, knee bent. We're coming into a reverse tabletop here. So fingertips facing in, you're gonna lift your hips up. Feel that stretch in your chest. Now you have the option to just tap your hips down and come back up, or you can come all the way into that L-shaped position and then lift up. We're gonna get 10 swings. Another 8, 9. Last one. Hold at the top. Breathe. Go release your hips down. You can cross your ankles, come into a seat, and circle your chest one direction. And then the other direction. And then we're going to pop onto our forearms for a forearm plank. Option to interlace fingertips. Go ahead and step your feet back, find your plank position. Hold here nice and strong. Make sure your hips are low and in line with the rest of your body. Your spine is in alignment. Shoulders are active. Thighs are active. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your belly down, but keep your forearms on the mat. And just head right into a Sphinx pose. Open the chest, draw the elbows back. Look to the left, stretch out your neck. Back to center. If low back bothers you at all, just come down a little lower. Look to the right. Back to center. Release your head down. Use your arms as a pillow. Take a breath to reset. Keep your hands connected to your forehead. On the next inhale, you're going to lift your arms, your chest, your legs, elbows fly out wide. And just hold here. Balancing on the belly. Strong through your abs. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Take another breath. Inhale, lift back up and hold. Relax. Take a breath. And one more time. Inhale, lift and hold. And relax. Arms out to T, look to the right. Bend your right knee. Send that right leg up and over to the left. Breathe into scorpion. Try to use the floor behind you with your right foot to help open the right hip flexor. Release. And switch sides. Come back to center. Push your way up to tabletop. Take some cat cows. Then we'll extend our right leg out to the right and rock our hips forward and back, stretching out the right inner thigh. Stop right in tabletop position and thread your left arm through for your left shoulder. Unwind, release that side. Extend your left leg out to the left and begin to rock. Stop at center. Thread your right arm underneath for shoulder stretch. Thread the needle. Unwind. Release that side. Cross your ankles. Come onto your back again. And take any last stretches you may need. Happy baby. Shoulder stand, figure four. Butterfly on your back might feel nice. Plow pose. And do give yourself a few moments just to be still. Shavasana. Allow your mind and body time to integrate your practice. Take some cleansing deep breaths. Stay here longer if you have the time. If not, take one more full body stretch. Slowly making your way up. A moment in gratitude for showing up today, giving yourself this time on your mat. Namaste.